Hi there, my name is Ikia Gagai and this is my channel Time with Joy. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm here to help you live life, not as if I'm some expert, but then we learn and we get better by learning. And today I'm here to help you with your relationship, so stay tuned and watch till the end. This was me last week. I'll be on your screen every weekend. I'll make sure you see my face every weekend. And this is me now. I'm sorry I didn't stay true to my word. Trust me, girl is trying. Okay, today we are discussing 3 things you have to note about your relationship. And rule number 1. Please note that what works for somebody does not necessarily have to work for you. There are lots of books on relationship and marriage that people have written. 5 reasons why, 3 steps to 10 ways to. There are lots of things. But you should know that they are peculiar to some people and they are peculiar to every relationship. You and your partner are 2 different people, and in a kind of relationship it will definitely be different from your friend and their partner in relationship. Every relationship is unique, just as every human being is unique. So there will be no 2 relationships that are perfectly the same. That means that the rules that will work in relationship A might not necessarily work in relationship B. The wisdom is to actually pick the wise points and then apply them in the way that best suits the relationship that you are in. Don't be comparing your relationship to another person's own, or say that in the financial aspect this couple does this and that means we also have to do this. Every point or every step does not necessarily work the same way in every relationship as it will work in yours, so apply some wisdom. The second point to note is that you do not have perfect knowledge. Everybody has pieces of the puzzle and not the entire picture. You are not Mr. or Mrs. Know-it-all, so we learn. Nobody can claim that they know everything, even about yourself. You are yet to even discover some aspects of you, how much more the other party. And so you can't tell whether or not your relationship is going to be perfect. I trust me, no relationship is perfect and no marriage is perfect. The perfection lies in the fact that you take your challenges and your hurdles and you work on them and actually turn the wars or whatever into victories. It can be an excuse or a case for trial and error in a relationship. You give the excuse that I don't know whether or not I'm going to end up with this person. What if this person disappoints me? What if this and that? Why do I have to give in my all? There are a lot of what ifs, but it is not a reason for you to date multiple people not knowing what the future may hold. Let me just move on to the next point. Ladies and gentlemen, my 3rd and final point is that experience is the best teacher. Even if it's not the best teacher, it's one of the best teachers that you can have for your relationship. I'm not saying that you gain experience by dating Kojo and then after Kojo Kwame you've dated guys with names of all the alphabets. Please, that's not what I'm saying. You gain knowledge through experience in your particular relationship. No matter how many books you've read or how many articles you've read or how many people have advised you about your relationship, you still gain knowledge by actually being in that relationship. Situations come up in the relationship where you find out this or that about your partner, but the book probably didn't tell you, because when the author was writing, he had a particular person in mind. He was looking at his relationship or the relationship he has cancelled to write his book, but your own was not part, even if it wasn't very peculiar to you. So yeah, it's also one case for people dating multiple partners, but I think it's not an enough excuse. I always say this: if you feel you can spend the rest of your life with this person, don't go on with the relationship. Friendship stage is the best stage to actually get to know this person and make that choice whether or not to date them. Please, if you can't spend the rest of your life with this person, don't move on or don't be forced into a relationship with that person, no matter how much you like them. Yes, there are situations where you like someone so much, but then the compatibility is not there. Just don't do it. My other advice to you is don't go into a relationship with a trial and error mindset or mentality. The friendship stage, that is the trial and error stage. You find out to see if you guys are compatible enough to be in a relationship or in a marriage. Yeah, I'm not saying that when you're in a relationship you don't have to break up. No, maybe sometimes we make mistakes. Like we said, we don't know it all. We just have pieces of the puzzle. So it's after we've gone into it that we find out that this was not a good deal after all. In those situations, just back out. But I'm talking about the part where you are not patient enough to find out if the person is good enough for you before you enter into the relationship. Friendship stage is the stage to study the person so that you avoid all those heartbreak and all those long things. When you have this try and error mentality, there is this safe net in your mind. So at every moment you feel that you can back out. The thing actually works when both parties are willing to give their all to the relationship. It builds some level of trust. The trust becomes the safe net because you know that this person has your back and the person also knows that you have their back. So if you are going in with a try and error mentality, everybody is afraid. There's no trust. This one feels this one can let me down anytime. So get to know the person. Be sure about your decision before you enter the relationship to avoid trial and error. So guys, I'll be here again next week with another interesting video. So please do subscribe so that you don't miss out on anything that we post on this channel. Like my video, please share my video. Team Joy loves you so much. Thank you. Hi there, my name is Ekiaga Guy and this is my time. And here is you. Please note that please. So I can date multiple people.